Scuderia Ferrari does not want to miss the opportunity to fully exploit the SF-24 in the second round of the 2024 Formula One season, which is scheduled to take place next weekend at the Jeddah circuit. A car undoubtedly different from its predecessor, it presents quite interesting characteristics. First of all, we can say that the weakness of the front end has been eliminated, with Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz, who are now able to rely on a solid front axle that allows for an optimal entry into corners. This quality, however, needs to be managed properly to avoid creating a complicated handling that could challenge the drivers, as observed in Bahrain. We are talking about the excessive rotation of the red car that, in certain situations, brought out an annoying oversteer behavior. For this reason, the Maranello team is working hard on the simulator to optimize the performance of the light rear end in Sakhir, which at times raised some concerns. The cinematic solidity at the front axle, an absolute imperative on the Saudi Arabian circuit, considering the multiple changes of direction, prevents shifting the balance of the car towards the front. This prerogative preserves grip at the rear. Furthermore, based on observations from pre-season testing and the first round of the 2024 Formula One Championship in Bahrain, the ground clearances designed for the SF-24 car, more suitable for Project 676, do not seem to pose problems. On the contrary, the SF-24 can use the optimal ride height without the harmful onset of porpoising or bouncing. Under this point, an Italian car with a setup a few millimeters lower is expected, offering more vertical thrust, all thanks to the very smooth and bump-free asphalt of the Jeddah circuit. A low abrasion reference plane that will limit degradation with a high fuel load on board. We must also mention the car's ability to generate a lot of downforce in medium-fast corners with load, a distinctive feature that will be very useful at the Jeddah Corniche circuit, a novelty that the Maranello team intends to leverage in the upcoming race weekend, the second of this very long championship campaign with 24 scheduled World Championship events. In addition to this, there is another aspect on which the prancing horse hopes to gain considerable benefits. The layout of the 2024 Saudi Arabian Grand Prix features several high-speed sections. It is evident that aerodynamic efficiency will play a crucial role. This involves the mechanical device's ability to produce the right amount of downforce while cutting through the air without generating excessive drag. A fundamental equation within the current regulations that govern the on-track behavior of this generation of Formula One cars. In this regard, although the conjecture still awaits verification, it seems that the SF-24, compared to the previous season, may suffer from a slight increase in drag, albeit maintaining a good level of efficiency. However, this is a factor that needs confirmation, and the Saudi Arabian track is undoubtedly the best scenario to do so. Regardless of the aforementioned hypothesis, Ferrari is ready to unleash a weapon we can define as very efficient. We refer to the capabilities of Power Unit 06610, on which during the next weekend, the historic Italian team intends to build much of its competitiveness. The accelerator will remain open for a very high percentage throughout the session. The excellent horsepower availability generated by the internal combustion engine, the best in the field, will offer significant advantages in terms of lap time. The same goes for the support of the MGU-K and MGU-H motor generators, which use kinetic energy and exhaust gas enthalpy to recover power stored in battery packs. For this reason, Ferrari has studied a configuration that can provide the right support from the approximately 160 horsepower throughout the lap. This setup will be thoroughly tested during the free practice sessions to find the best configuration, ensuring the right power, in short, to spread the extra boost wisely, avoiding clipping in the final part of the straights. In conclusion, a consideration about Frédéric Vasseur's recent comments. The French manager was certainly not satisfied after the Bahrain Grand Prix. On the contrary, he seemed only halfway pleased. Asked by the media worldwide, the Ferrari team principal recalled the 5 pole positions obtained in the last 7 races. A situation that, although it only serves to bolster statistics, is equally important if tire management supports starting from pole position. Considering the progress made by the red car in this regard and the low degradation level in Jeddah, the chances of putting pressure on the very strong Red Bull seem well-founded. There are certainly no shortage of motivations in this regard.